Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Yaakov, what it do? The outlet to reality. The hold this podcast in Vegas and Chicago. What up? This is the place where you want to hide from your drama or maybe hide from your baby mama. Just kidding. Anyways, fans, thank you for listening, staying tuned. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Cha-ching. And today I had to bring my best friend back. Give it up for Diana Chlimon. What's up, girl? How you doing?
What is up? Hi.
So, real quick, my fans out there, I want y'all to understand that I've been getting a lot of comments. People thinking that me and Diana we fought, like either I didn't never pay her back or something, or like we had a big fight, altercation. Man, this girl, I would not fight with her. I will fight for her, but I will not fight with
Oh,
her. If that makes sense.
hey.
She's my girl. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always looking out and I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my girl for life. But
Right.
what's
We're good. We're good.
right?
We're great. Like,
That's what's up. That's what's up. And so tell me, girl, a little bit, what's been new with you? Because we haven't heard from you for a minute. It's been like a couple months. We haven't had you back on the episode.
I know it's been a while. Okay. Well, I'm getting my real estate license. So I've been studying, I've been doing that. And that's pretty like just that, really. I'm sure I'm stepping into a new chapter. I'm gonna start real estate. So I've just been doing that.
Wow, that's amazing, girl. Is it hard like the test? I mean, like the study, like is there a lot of things you have to memorize?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely like so much information, but honestly, like it's not hard. But I don't know. I'm gonna take the test soon, so we'll see like how it's gonna go. But it's not rocket science, but it's a lot. So it's like you constantly have to like just study. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To keep it like fresh in your mind because it's a lot of information.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Oh
I
wow.
can't wait.
And then real quick, girl, do you when's your like test? Do you know when it's gonna be?
Yeah. So I don't want to say because I don't want to jinx it. I have it set up though. So when I pass,
Okay.
it's coming up. It's coming up.
All right.
I'll say that.
Okay. If you
It's real
pass,
soon.
you're coming to Vegas. That's the plan.
Yo, I need to go to Vegas. Like, no, for real. Like, actually, not for real. Like, maybe in May. I'm gonna tell my cousin
Yeah.
because I need to come out there.
Wow.
Been a minute,
It
and I
has.
need to try that mac and cheese. Where did you have that? He posted a picture on was it Snap right or
Yeah.
Instagram or
Snapchat. Yeah.
whatever of some bomb looking ass mac and cheese. So, where'd you get that from?
All right. For those who want to know or are in Vegas, the place is called Rachel's Kitchen. One of the best mac and cheese I've ever tried in my life. And it's not better than homemade, but it's better than like any restaurants when they make mac and cheese. Straight up.
I mean,
You
okay.
got mushroom. You got of course you gotta have cheese. You got chicken. Oof, I love chicken. And I'm missing one more thing they have, but man, it was fire. Like I'm already getting kind of hungry, and I just ate like maybe 2 hours ago. I'm just a little fat ass, but I be eating all the time. But I'm so hungry. Like now that you got me thinking about mac and cheese. Ooh. By the
I
way, my
love
fans out there, Diana's favorite food is mac and cheese.
mac and cheese. Lord Jesus. Sorry, I get passionate. Like, so I mean, like the fact that you're saying it's the best you've ever had,
Yeah,
I need to have that. Like, first stop, I get
yeah,
to Vegas, get ready, da da da. I mean, my cousin, all right, we going to eat first
right. Hey, but you
and
know
get some
why?
drink.
Right, there you go. Let me.
Get some drink.
Hey, but real quick, you know how you said the best I've ever had? You know why it's my best I've ever
Why?
had?
Why?
Baby, you're my everything. You know I remember.
That was the best. Do you remember that song?
Yeah. Time, every time
My
again.
best I ever had. Best I ever. Oh, I gotta listen to that again. That
You
was
have to.
shit.
That was Drake had style. I'm gonna be honest. Drake.
Drake?
Here's my thing. Drake is he has the best radio hits. That's my thing. Rapping wise, it's alright, but for like the best chorus and like hooks, I gotta give it
Right.
to Drake. Drake got it. That will get the party going.
Yeah.
One of the my favorite songs for him that I feel like it hit me right here when I was going through a lot, like from a breakup. It was the song goes, I hate that new girl that you love
Yeah.
so
Oh,
bad.
duh. Marvin's
Na,
Room?
na, na, na. Yeah.
Yes. That's like classic when you're
Oh,
like depressed over
yeah.
somebody. Like,
Right. I'm just saying you could do better. Oh,
I like, you know what I like of his?
which
That
one?
you just reminded me is a good to breakup like in your feel song. Take a shot for me.
Ooh.
Have you heard that one?
No, I actually haven't. You
Oh,
got me right there. But I like when you were singing it. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. That one's a good one. You should listen to that one.
I
I
should.
fuck with Drake. For Drake is good.
Yeah.
He's
Like
good.
he's cool as hell. He got great hooks. You know what I'm saying? He seems very humble. And he's
Mm,
Jewish too. That's my Jewish brother by
right.
like by family wise, not religious wise, but you know, he still got the Jewish blood in him. So that's my
Right.
brother from another mother, you
Oh
know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
forgot that he was Jewish.
Yeah.
You're right. Shout out to all Jewish people out there. Imagine.
That's my brother. That's
Passover.
my,
Isn't it coming up? Passover's coming up, isn't it?
yeah. Actually, it started today.
Oh, did it?
Thank
Happy Passover!
you, bro. Thank you. I
And
appreciate
happy
it.
Palm Sunday. This is
Right?
Palm.
Yeah.
Well, we're filming it on that day.
On both days.
Yeah, that's kind of dope.
Yeah. So what do
That's
you
dope.
guys do in your faith when it comes down to Palm Sunday?
Well, you're supposed like go to church. I didn't go to church. I'm so sorry, God. I love you though.
You
Still,
just didn't wake up, right?
huh?
You didn't wake up.
Not, you know what? I was up. I'm gonna be honest. I was up till 4 a.m. yesterday watching YouTube videos.
Oh,
Like, yeah, it's bad.
wow.
You never do that? Like just binge on YouTube?
My
I
thing is,
love
huh?
YouTube's like my TV.
I see what you're saying. For me, it's TikTok
Mm.
because it's only like 5 seconds, and I just go swipe, swipe, swipe. Yeah, I just keep doing it. It's so easy to like go to the next one, and I'll be laughing. If I find one that's so funny, I can't go to sleep because I
Yeah.
start laughing. Like it's pretty funny, but
That is so funny.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So real
So I
quick,
didn't go to
man, for
church,
the
but
right.
we just like today we went to my grandma's house. We all like had food. We ordered food. We just spent time with the fam. Yeah, that's
That's
pretty
what's
much
up.
it.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah, I was supposed to celebrate. I had no idea. I found out while I was at work. My old Sifu, who's my kung fu instructor, he's Jewish too, and I was like, "Yo, man, I want you to be on my podcast," because his father actually started the first radio show in Chicago.
No way.
Yeah, it was like for Spanish, so it's a big deal. So
Oh,
I was like, "Bro, you should come on, talk about your father, how he came in the
right.
industry." And like let's make it happen tonight. And he goes, bro, you forgot his Pesach today, which is Passover. I was like, what? I was like, oh man, I forgot. I was like, man, I work
So
so
what do you
much.
guys do for
Huh?
Passover?
What
What
we
do you
do?
guys do? Like, yeah.
So we have like this Seder table. We call it Seder, where we
Mm,
have like different how you say it? Like we have this plate that each thing that's on the plate, which is on the Seder, represents something that happened during the time in Egypt.
mm,
And it's really nice because like we kind of look back in history and like we'll pray, we'll sing,
mm.
and it's a very interesting story how the Jewish people they were in Egypt for 214 years.
Mm.
That's a long time. and how like they were,
Century.
you know,
More than 2 centuries.
yeah, literally they were beaten. They at first they were all good, like when Joseph came,
Mm,
but when Joseph passed away, that's when things got hard for the Jewish people because they had no leader. So they got a lot of their kids, like the sons of their baby
yeah,
boys,
yeah,
they were killed.
yeah.
They got beaten. They couldn't keep Shabbat, the Sabbath. So it was a lot of things happening, not only spiritually, but spiritually, emotionally, and mentally.
Mm.
And the crazy thing too, this is really cool. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna get a little spiritual real quick.
Yeah, so great.
Thank you, girl. So, so there's a part where we have that it says that Pharaoh and the Egyptians, they only allowed the girls to live and not the
Right.
boys. And the reason why is because they feel like the woman being the most. Remember, I told you in Jewish world, the woman is
The
the most
woman.
spiritual, and they're like
Yeah.
in a way a leader. So they felt like if the woman assimilates to the Egyptians' lifestyle and their rituals, they can
Mm.
control the household.
Right, because yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there was even a time in the story that we shared too in Passover that there's a part where before they were about to leave to with Moses and cross the Red
Hmm.
Sea, you know what I'm saying? The woman
Oh,
actually,
that's so cool. Like this is in the Bible too, which
yeah,
is
yeah.
like the
So this is you're gonna like this. So they actually stole all the gold and took it from their husbands, you know what I'm saying? And like grabbed it and just took it. And the men didn't care. They're like, I don't really care, man. And they took it, and at the end, it actually helped them out in the future. Like that, they were thinking more ahead, and men weren't really
mm.
thinking. They were just like, man, we're just working every day. You know what I'm saying? So like seeing that is pretty cool. Like that women can see things.
Wait, the woman stole it from the Egyptian men?
Yeah, too. They stole it to the Egyptians too.
They stole it from the Egyptian men.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah. So they took it. So that's why when we got to the part like moving forward the story of Moses, you know how they there was a golden calf that they prayed to. You remember that part? You no? So this is a part in the
I've never
story.
read like the Bible. I just know like stories.
Oh girl, you gotta read it, girl. This part
I
is
know, I
amazing. So
know.
so check this out. So there's a time Moses actually went up to the mountain for like 40 days and 40 nights.
Okay.
And he goes up and basically God is at this point about to give him the Ten Commandments.
Uh-huh.
So he goes up
Oh
there.
yes, I did read this part. I did read this
You read
part
this
because I
part?
read the beginning. Okay, go ahead.
So he goes up and he tells everybody, the whole 12 tribes, he's like, look, I'm gonna be right back. Just, do what you gotta do, but I'll be right back. So he goes and people are already doubting, like, oh, he forgot about us, either he died
Mm,
or something happened. So everyone's like, yo, there's no God, so let's make a God. So they took all the gold um from like everybody, put it together, made a golden calf, which is a gold cow, pretty much, and they literally just prayed to it, celebrated, dance. But here's the crazy part. You ready for this? This is a mind twist. This is why I tell everybody we need more feminists out there in the Bible. It's not really mentioned, but I'm gonna share a little secret. Out of all the people that were worshiping, Moses comes down. He's so mad. He brings it, the Ten Commandments, breaks it from the golden calf. He's so mad. But check this out. Everybody worshiped the golden calf except for the women, the children, and the Levites. The Levites are the ones who were only allowed to sing in service because they
mm,
have voices. So
mm.
that's amazing. Those three particular groups were the only
Right.
ones that didn't do it. And it said at the end of the story, like going forward, God said that He blessed women to like he brings out like a list of all these blessings that women are going to have, like, you know, like being greater than prophets, that's a big one. um Being like the head of the families, you know, making sure everybody's together and like doing great things. And then like
Kind
for
of amazing.
right, that's good, that's good, that's what we need. And then the Levites, it was like they're gonna have more prosperity, more land when the time comes, and they're gonna continue to sing more and stuff like that, be part of more of the temple at that time. And it happened. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm gonna give you another quote. I know I'm getting a little out of the bubble, but I kind of like talking a little spiritual with you. So there's a part, this last part. Abraham can't have kids with Sarah. You know that story, that part?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
So they try. They're already like in their 90s.
Yeah.
And Sarah was like, go with Hagar, the servant,
Mhm.
marry her because
She
she
was
can have,
impatient.
yeah, she
She
wasn't.
didn't wait on God's word. God told, like, hey, I'm gonna give you a child.
Yeah.
But she was just, like, and we do that. Like, you doubt, like, is he going? God said you were gonna do it, but he doesn't. But go ahead, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So after that happened, um, Abraham was kind of like shocked. Now you got, and for those who don't know, Hagar was actually a prince of what's it called, Egypt, technically.
Really?
Because yeah, if you go back in the story, Abraham, um, when he went to Egypt that time, he had to pass over Egypt. The Pharaoh was in love with Sarah.
Mm,
And
mm,
Abraham said that, and the Pharaoh's like, who's that woman next to you? And
mm.
Abraham lied. He's like, that's my sister.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So Pharaoh kidnapped Sarah, and then Pharaoh had dreams, like bad dreams happening. So he gave back Sarah to Abraham. He said, you should have told me that was your wife. Like I
right.
was having nightmares. And he said, because of that, I'm gonna bless you, and please take my daughter. And at the time, the daughter is technically a princess.
Oh, because Hagar was their, what was she? Their servant or
The
something?
servant. So,
Okay, yeah,
but you see how life happens. She going from a princess to a servant.
yeah, right,
It's kind of like you went from rich now being humble. If you
yeah,
think about it, you
yeah.
kind of lost everything. But Abraham had money at the time. I'm gonna be honest with you. So,
He was, yeah,
right.
he
So
was
that's why I
stacked.
always, and this is why I always tell my Muslim brothers out there, because Hagar gave birth to Ishmael, which is where all the um, Muslims, they come like that bloodline.
Mm,
So that's why I always tell people it's not that Jewish people are all rich. Some are rich. I always say some, not all, but they're also in the in the Islam community. You have a lot of people that are Muslim and they're wealthy because they are blessed too from Ishmael, from
mm,
Hagar. So it runs in the family. You know what I'm saying? That's how, and Abraham's technically the forefather of both. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
mm,
like, y'all just fighting for the same dad, technically, but we still brothers. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
anyways, going, I don't know why I'm going, but like, so going back, so Sarah tells Abraham, go marry Hagar. You know, you're
Mhm.
gonna have that's gonna be your wife, so you can have a kid. So Abraham actually stepped out, kind of argued back. He went to God. He's like, God, why is my wife telling me to marry my servant? Right? You know what God
Yeah.
said? This is one of the most important quotes that till this day Jewish people use every day. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Listen to your wife
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
because she knows. That's what it said. Because she knows. And she's not wrong. That's what he literally said. So Abraham was like, dang. So he went back, listened to his wife, married Hagar, and they had a kid, Ishmael. Sarah got a little jealous. Watch this. Look how amazing the world is. Ready for this? Hagar gets kicked out from the house with Ishmael being pregnant. She was pregnant. She walked like I don't know how many miles she walked because I can't even do it. If I was pregnant, I probably couldn't only make it 2 blocks. But she got far. Says she stopped like in a well, And an angel came and appeared to Hagar and said, go back home because your son is going to have many nations and like many blessings, like generation and generations. So you have to go back. So Hagar goes back. Sarah finally gets a kid. This is the interesting part. You ready for this? Sarah dies later on in the future of the story. She dies. But before she died, Hagar and Ishmael, when he got older, were moved to Egypt. Okay. So Sarah dies. Ishmael's in Egypt. Okay. Now the whole story in the Bible takes place more with Isaac and Abraham's relationship.
Isaac, is his son with Sarah, right?
Right. Now in the Quran is a little different. It goes more about the side of Ishmael.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now in the Jewish side too, in the Torah, and when you read in Hebrew, we have this thing called the Midrash, where I told you a little bit about it, where it explains more like of the Torah that's a little complex. So there's a part that we have where Abraham goes to Ishmael in Egypt and visits him, and the woman answers the door, and he opens the door. It's a woman. He's like, "Oh, I'm Abraham. I'm Ishmael's father." Oh, great! Come in, right? She comes in, and Ishmael's like, no, the wife, the wife. She's like, "Oh, that's great. You're waiting for your son. He's not here. Okay, I'll wait for him." The whole time that woman did not offer him food. And remember, he walked all the way from Canaan all the way to Egypt. That's a long walk. No food. She wasn't spiritual. And you know what Abraham said after that night? Tell my son, I disapprove you of marrying my son.
Oh, this is the lady that Ishmael's going to marry or whatever.
Yeah. Well, they're already married. Technically.
Okay.
And he's like, I disapprove her. And this is why. Those two things, right? Watch this. Abraham leaves. Ishmael comes home happy as heck. I work hard. Opens the door. And his wife's like, you're not going to believe who I saw. I saw your dad. And you know what he told me? He told me this, and that I'm not worth it, that I didn't offer him food, that I don't believe in God, which I don't. Like, I don't know what's his problem. And you know what Ishmael said?
What?
He said, that's my father, and he's right. And he left her. So I'm done with you. Because I got to get my blessings. And he's like, she's gone, right? Watch this. 2 years later, Abraham comes back.
I like that because I got to go get my blessings.
Yeah, you feel me?
I feel that.
So second day goes by, second year or two, a couple years go by. Abraham comes back. Boom, boom, boom. Knocks the door. Woman comes up. Hello. You know what I'm saying? Come in. You know what I'm saying? She was like offering food, making him feel good, laughing, this and that. Abraham noticed something that he didn't like. You ready for this?
What?
She did everything right, but there's one thing she messed up. You ready? So Abraham is about to leave, right? He tells the lady, when you see my son, Ishmael, tell him that I disapprove you.
What the? Why?
And she goes, what? You know what I'm saying? Because you did one good thing. You actually had hospitality. I totally am very grateful. But the bad thing I noticed is that you didn't pray before the food. So you don't have faith. And I need a woman that's with faith.
Yes.
So she kicks him out. She kicks out Abraham for disrespecting her. So Abraham gets kicked out. Ishmael comes in afterward, feels like Arthur every day and walking down the street. And I said, hey, you know what I'm saying? What a wonderful time of day. You know what I'm saying? So comes in. He's like, what's up? He goes, hey, what's up, boo? You know what I'm saying? Wife goes, "You're not gonna believe who came in the door." And he goes, "Who? The police or somebody?" You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Your father. He said that I was great hospitality, but I don't believe in God, so he kicks me out. Like he said, I'm not worth being your wife."
Right.
Ishmael goes, "I think my father's right. I need a
But
woman that has
Ishmael,
faith." You
like
know what I'm saying?
he didn't know this from the jump, bro.
I know.
Like damn.
I know. Second fail. Second fail. Okay, watch this.
Right. So now the third lady.
Third lady
Is
comes
there a
in.
third?
Abraham comes,
Okay.
long walk, right?
Is this in the Bible or is this just the Torah?
The Torah. Well, technically, so remember I told you that the Torah is so complex that we have this. We have other writings that we use. It's called a midrash.
Oh
Which,
yes. Okay.
remember I told you they're like
Right. 'Cause
parables.
even yeah. Because the Torah isn't. Because a lot of people, I thought this too, is that all of the Old Testament is the Torah, and that's not true.
Yeah.
Only some chapters in the Old Testament are in the Torah.
There you go. Yeah.
So go ahead. Okay, so this part is in that
The midrash.
midrash. Okay.
And for those who don't know, midrash means pretty much like parables. So when Jesus used to talk to the disciples and to the people, he used basically like the midrash, parables, to get people to understand the same topic of what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I like that. And sometimes people actually relate more to a story than a verse in the Bible. I'm just going to be real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So going to this last woman, right? Abraham comes back. Woman opens the door. "Oh, hello." And he said, "Shalom." He said, "What's up?" So she's like, "Come in. Can I get you something to drink? Are you hungry?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. It was a long trip." "Okay, let me make you some food." She makes him a plate, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's like, "All right, before we eat, I want to make a quick prayer."
Oh.
Pay attention.
Right.
Abraham's paying attention. And guess what?
What?
After that dinner, you know what Abraham said?
She the
"I
one?
want you to leave a..." What's up?
Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was like, is she the one or what?
Okay, you ready? So Abraham tells this woman, "Leave a message to my son before I go,
Okay.
that the woman that he found, I approve her because she is faithful. She has faith, and she knows how to have hospitality." And then guess how the story ends? It says that Abraham actually blessed Ishmael and the wife for generation to generation. That's how it ends it. So watch this. When Abraham died, Ishmael, and this is actually in the Bible, Ishmael left Egypt to meet up with his brother Isaac, who they haven't talked for a lot of years, and they bury their father together. For the first time, you see peace. And at the end of the story, you're going to love this part. It talks about Ishmael's generations, like he begat who, like all sons and stuff. And it said that God bless the generation of Ishmael and Isaac. So that's why I always tell people that in the Jewish world and in the Muslim world, God bless both.
Right.
It didn't say only one side is going to be blessed and not the other side. It actually said both. So that's why I see that. And then here's this one part. There's a little spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Let me rewind. Before he died. Okay. So real quick. When Sarah died, remember, the first wife of Abraham, Hagar already left.
Yeah.
And she went to Egypt with Ishmael, okay? Technically, you could look at that as a divorce, okay? In our Torah, it says that Abraham got married to a woman named Ketuvah. Now, in our beliefs, in our like we do more investigation in this woman Ketuva, she basically is Hagar, but she changed her name to Ketuva because she felt like she returned to God's ways.
Hmm.
So
Where is Sarah in all this when
so
this is
she died.
happening?
Remember, she died. Yeah,
Oh,
she
so
died.
he
This is like going forward.
married. So this is so what happens is, hold on, let me know if I got this right. Abraham is with Sarah from the beginning,
Yeah,
but then they couldn't bear a child. He goes with Hagar, but then Hagar leaves with Ishmael to Egypt.
yeah.
Then he's with Sarah, but then Sarah dies, and now he marries this lady
Ketuva, yeah.
who is basically Hagar again.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Because they do change names. They do change their names.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because the way you see it in the Jewish world, when someone changes their name, is because they left their old ways.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Hagar
yeah.
left her old ways to be a better woman or better person, pretty much.
Right, right.
You know?
Hmm.
So I love that. So you see what I mean? Like that story I always like because I love both religions. I like both people. I love both
Right.
cultures, everything. And I feel
Yeah.
like with this story, it kind of shows you that it's possible to have peace.
Yes, of
You know what I'm saying?
course. Of course. Yeah. That's crazy. I'm gonna look into that because I didn't even know that Ishmael was the part of like the Muslim religion
Yeah.
or leads to that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
That's
So
why. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, it's so fascinating. All of it. Like religion, spirituality. It's just interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna share you guys a quick story because I think you're gonna like this. Going about that. So my rabbi goes to a furniture store. He wants to buy a couch,
Hmm.
and the guy who happens to be selling it is Muslim.
Hmm.
And my rabbi goes, "Look, I really need to buy this couch. How much are we talking?" And he goes, "Well, you know, the price is that's what the price is." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he said, "Brother, you can't make a you can't negotiate with me." He's like, "No, I can't." He said, "Well, technically, we both have the same father." He said, "Man, we ain't got no same father." I know, no, we got the same father. We both have Abraham. So you think you could give me a discount for being a family member? You know what I'm saying? Literally, that's what he told him. And the Muslim guy says, "You know what? I'll do it for you, man. We
Yeah.
technically we're cousins, so I'll do it for you." So he gave him a
Oh.
discount. So the guy said, "All right, if you bring more people to my business, I'm gonna help you out." He said, "All right, cool." So he comes back with actually a whole Jewish family. He goes,
Dang.
"What's up, cuz?" And the other guy goes, "What's up, cuz?" Hey, look, I brought more people to buy furniture. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're
Right.
making a big family. And I love that. Like when I heard that story from my rabbi, that made my heart like it just oh man, like that's beautiful to hear when two, different ideas but like
Right.
different faith to actually come and work together. I think that's beautiful. My opinion, that was amazing.
I love it. I love it because at the end of the day, if your religion, whatever it is, whatever you believe in, I think that if it promotes peace, love, like unity, then it's good. Like we're good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, it shouldn't be. I mean, it sucks. Religion is obviously they say don't talk about religion and politics with people. Because that shit gets heavy, and everyone is entitled, obviously, to believe what they want to believe. But I always say, as long as what you believe is you know what I'm saying? Like genuinely good, and it promotes light and love. I'm for it.
Yeah.
That's it. Like. And there shouldn't be an issue. Look, you're Jewish, I'm Christian, Catholic, whatever. Like, it's all as I don't know. I just think, again, as long as it's promoting goodness, peace, and love, then we're good. There's no beef with that.
Right, right. I feel you,
you
girl.
know? But as long, like for me, it's important for someone to be, especially like in a relationship, for someone to be spiritual. Like I would want someone to obviously be like Catholic or, you know, Christian, just because that's what I am and what I believe. But you got to have some type of faith.
Yeah.
You know, like that's important to me. Like that's why that story I kind of like she had hospitality and she had faith. Like that's so beautiful. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And it's rare. I'm gonna be honest, it's so rare to find spiritual people. Like I can, and I've told you this on the phone, I can catch someone when they're so fake in their faith.
Mm.
I can catch it quick. The moment, you know how I can tell? And this is I'm gonna tell everybody in the world, you gotta try this technique. It will never fail you. First technique, you gotta ask the person that you're talking to, and it's about religion. Ask them, like for example, right? Like the New Testament, right? Ask them, uh, how many years did it take for them to put it together after Jesus died? That's the first question you gotta ask. If you
I
don't,
don't know that.
you don't really practice. You don't you really do your homework. That's
Wait,
first.
see, okay, but listen. See, that's the thing, though. Okay, maybe this is where I'm different because you're saying you're basing it off. You just asked the question. If you don't know that question, that tells you what about the person?
So for me, is you didn't do your homework. That's number one. Because here's the
Hmm.
thing. Here's the thing. You ready for this? Like I'm just gonna let me just give you the list, and then
Yeah.
you tell
Okay.
me what you think.
Okay.
That's the first list.
We might disagree, but go ahead.
That's okay. That's okay. Number two, I'll be like, um, if you like, if they read the Bible, right? Of course,
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask them straight up, like, um, what do you what give me like a little background about like Moses, for example. Moses was a big person in
Oh,
this.
so you going in giving them quiz
Oh yeah, I
questions?
have to. If they don't know, like Biggie said, what you don't know, now you know. I do tell them the answer after that. I do tell them. I ask them,
But so that for you tells you if someone's spiritual or not?
yeah. Oh yeah, quick.
That's
Because I could tell they
interesting.
didn't do their homework. Oh, here's another one. Ready for this?
Okay, go ahead.
I'd be like this. And if they're Christian, for my people out there, don't take it personal. This is how I interview people, like dating almost. I tell
Uh-huh.
my Christian brothers and sisters, I ask them, have you ever read the Quran? They say no, you're not open minded. I'm sorry. Off the list. I can't talk about religion with you. And they'll say, why? Because you haven't opened your mind to
So
investigate.
you read the Quran?
Yeah.
I've actually looked up scriptures of the Quran because I was like, I'm curious to see what's in it. So I've looked up, like, I've Googled like scriptures in the Quran, but I've never read the Quran, but I've never even read the Bible. See, I'm different than you because my thing is, I'm more so, because I've never read the Bible. I don't, I mean, I know the stories in the Bible and stuff, but I've never read it. So I'm not, if you quiz me on it, I might get a lot wrong. But for me, I think it's, I don't know, for me, I think it's more important, like, just in general, I like to see the way a person moves. So that means, like, if we're out, or just the way you talk, that
Mhm.
shows me if you're spiritual. You know what I'm saying? If we're somewhere and like something happens, you're like, oh, you know, oh, thank God, or praise God, or little thing. I don't know. I go off of, I don't know. I go off more like, do you pray? Do you have a relationship with God in general? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you talk to God? Are you faithful in that sense?
All right.
And then we could both learn about it together. But like,
That's true. Well, here's another one that's going to shock you big time. When people say in the conversation, I swear to God, I did this. They're
you
lying and they're full of. And I'll
don't
say
know that.
why. You ready for this? If you really read the Bible, I'm gonna be real. Okay, it is in the Matthew in the New Testament. It says if you swear by God's name, if you swear by your parents, if you swear by anything, you're against me. Basically, that's what Jesus is saying. You are by the devil, pretty much. Anytime you use these words, and he said at the end, if you can't count how many hair you have in your head, like I forgot the last part, but he ended with that with the hair. Pretty much, he was like treating us like saying like, look, you can't even count how many hairs you have, so don't swear on.
Mm,
So when I hear that verse that Jesus talked about, 88% of people that I actually met that actually said, "Oh, I swear to God, when I went over here, I did this," and you know how they exaggerated. I found out
mm.
88.99% of the people that use that word, they BSing it. That's a check that I check real bad because here's the thing: you never read the scripture. Scripture's real straight up. It says you can't swear. That's why I never swear. If I am going to tell you a story that's from the heart, you either take it or not. But I'm going to tell you this is what happened. But I'm not going to be like, oh, I swear on my mama that I did
But I
this.
don't think people, but then I don't think people are being in like intentionally malicious with that. I don't think they're meaning like, oh, the scripture says that, so I'm going to be, you know what I'm saying? I
But
feel like a lot of times people come at Christians and we get a lot of backlash for, and actually Christians do it too, like very judgmental on, oh, you did this. The scripture says this, or, oh, the scripture also says don't get marked and get tatted. But so I think that I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know.
here's
I
the
feel like
thing.
nobody's perfect. Like I feel like I guess I just will see if genuine, like you'll know if someone's genuine about spirituality, and if they're really just faithful, not perfect,
Yeah.
not following the scripture and what it says. Because the thing that in the Bible it also says is the thing that pleases the Lord more than anything else is your faith in me, is believing. You know what I'm saying? So that I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm iffy about like specific things or like, but I don't know.
Well, tattoos, by the way, I am not like if I see someone with a tattoo, that does not change my mind about them. Like I still see
But
them
a
as
lot of people are that way. I have
oh
a
yeah.
friend who's a Greek guy, and every time like he'll be quoting scripture, like it says in the Bible, you can. And I'm like, dude, like that's what turns people away though from religion and from Christianity is like they think it's this checkbox list of, oh well, oh I thought you pray, but damn, you at the club, or oh you're drinking, but I thought you're a Christian. Like, bro, nobody's perfect. Like
Yeah,
God's not looking for perfection.
that's true.
You know, he just wants a relationship. So for me, when I see that in people, I want to see, like even with you, I can tell you're a spiritual person. You have a relationship with God. You have that faith, you know, and that for me is enough in somebody. You know, I'm not looking for them to be perfect or, but I mean, shoot, if you want to go study, I love it. That's even better.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because if you genuinely are spiritual, you're going to want to study and do that stuff and
exactly.
learn about it.
Yeah.
So, but
See, my thing is, it's okay reading it, but the thing is, if you don't investigate it, because something one of my teachers taught me in high school, he said every book has like a different, I guess, like a personality in a way, because it's a
mm,
different voice, right? And a
right.
different story. But he said that you got to watch out who's the author. Like he always told me that my teacher. It was like for literature because he said some of these authors actually kill themselves. Like these people
Mm,
were crazy, some of them.
right,
And
right, right.
he told me about I think it was Ernest Hemingway, which is one of the biggest authors of all times. He actually killed himself.
Yeah.
So like that's crazy. But like the thing is if you don't research it, you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like
yeah.
here's another thing that's gonna blow your mind. This is how you know I do a lot of research, like big time. I'm gonna give you a quiz now. You ready? And this is gonna blow your mind. I don't know if you're ready for this, but this is gonna shock you. So Jesus had how many disciples?
I want to say 12, but I feel like you're going to say wrong.
All right. Actually, you're right. So the biggest question I have for you is beautiful Diana. why is there that in the Bible, in the New Testament, we only have Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? What happened to the other disciples' testimonies? That's another question you gotta ask
I
yourself.
don't know, but you know what? Hold on. I'm going to get this book that you need to read.
All right,
Hold
you know what I'm
on, hold
saying?
on.
I'm just saying. See, I'm asking questions that people don't ask. That's
No,
why
no, this is good. This is good because there is a book and a movie. Okay, it's called The Case for Christ. Have you heard of this?
I actually have the book, but I have the little one.
You?
Yeah. He
Okay.
talked about the
Okay.
elephant, the about the every like different religions that grab like they grab the tail and the head. That's where I heard that story before. There's a little part he shares like a little story. There's like one elephant and somebody grabbed the tail, somebody grabbed the head, and someone grabbed the feet, and they
Okay.
thought that was the elephant's head, but at the
Uh,
end, it was just an elephant. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, 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 right.
I
I'm
love
just
that
saying
part.
this because you like to ask people questions and stuff. But this book, you know what it's about? How the husband
Yeah,
was an atheist and his wife ended up becoming super religious or whatever.
yeah,
And he was like a journalist or some shit.
yeah. He actually had
Yeah,
a TV
journalist.
show too. I don't know if you know about that one.
He had what?
He had a TV show after that book.
Yeah, my mom watched it, and that's how she told me about it. But he went on a personal investigation on like trying to basically prove that Christ isn't real or whatever. Like, so the questions you're asking, I mean, I can't answer them for you. But to me, I know the Bible real.
I
It's
believe so.
real.
I
It's
believe,
magical.
yeah.
I don't
And that's the
know.
thing too. Like that's what I'm saying, girl. Like I recommend everybody to like if they if they don't believe in anything but or those who are actually spiritual or trying to be spiritual, I always tell my people, even my family, you have to read outside the box. You cannot keep sticking to your old ways and like just reading. That's one thing I like about Islam, from people that grew up with when being young and older, they actually encourage Muslims to actually read the Bible and the Torah.
Is that true? Because I
That's
heard.
what I got from here in Chicago. That's what I got. Because if you ask a lot of these brothers, they actually know their stuff. Like I met people that actually went out to have a conversation. They actually know it, and I love that. I think that's one thing that's why I've been so um like my circle of friends are very diverse, but I'm just saying like that's one thing I like about Islam. And I used to go to a mosque and I used to study with these teachers because I wanted to know. I was kind of like confused. I don't know what to follow. And that's one thing they told me. They're like, yeah, man, we don't actually tell people that it's a sin to read another book. Like that's not the
Right. Well, we don't say it's a sin to read any book either.
well, that's good. That's good, girl. Don't you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Don't change that. You know what I'm
But
saying?
there's a lot of Muslim people that I've met that because the Quran is only in Arabic. You can only read the Quran in Arabic. Like that's the original. Like that's what it's written in.
Right, right.
So
I
there's a
did read
lot
the
of
English, but it's not the exact
not the,
translation, so it's not
exactly
probably gonna give me the.
no.
I got
So
the
I've met
gist
a
of
lot
it.
of yeah. But there's a lot of Muslims that I've met that aren't don't know Arabic and they don't know what they're reading. It's you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know.
Um, yeah, I've only read the English girl. Like when they hand me out, because
I've only read scriptures. I've only read like little parts of it just to
wow,
see what it's about. But
yeah, it's very interesting. It's pretty
yeah.
good stuff, man. You know, it's like make moves, But no, but for real, I'll tell you, girl, I'm very good. Like I do some live research, man. Like
That's
um,
good.
I had this guy. I had this one dude. He was trying to like basically told me I was going to hell because I didn't believe in Jesus outside
Mm.
public. This is outside Best Buy. And I was like, brother, and he was 18 at the way, by the way, 18 years old. And I'm like, brother, you don't understand. You're talking to a guy who ain't a regular Joe. I'm just being honest. And I asked him these questions like I told you, pow, 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 pow. And he didn't know none of these answers. So how can I
Mhm.
believe what you're saying is real if you haven't done your homework? I'm be straight up.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have to. You
that's
gotta read.
legitimate.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure, that's legitimate.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I told the brother, look, man, when you come back, man, do some homework. Let me
But at
know.
the end of the day, if you got somebody saying you're gonna go to hell, if you got Muslim people saying you got to be Muslim, if you got whatever, if you have an extremist on any of these religions, that's not the true religion, right? Like
Yeah.
we got, okay, let's say Christians that are super extremists like that, like you're gonna go to hell, you're gonna burn in hell, bro. You don't know, like relax, like that's not what the Bible stands for or whatever. But
Yeah.
same with Islam, people who Middle East. I mean, people are getting killed in the name of Islam. Is that what Islam's about? I would like to say maybe no, or what? Like, so we can't take that for what that religion stands for. If that makes sense,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
No, it makes
You're
sense.
gonna have some crazy people in every
Oh yeah.
thing. Like, there's people that just talk crazy,
That's so true.
but
I think the big problem too is that if one person messes up, it affects the whole community.
100. Oh yeah. Well, my thing is, man, my Christian people got a lot. We get hit, man. We get bashed, bro. But it's okay because Jesus, they didn't like him neither. Nobody liked him. You know what
Nobody
I'm
like
saying?
my ass, so
So,
you're saying I'm saying.
uh,
I said nobody like my ass went to being Jewish.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so I don't know. At the end of the day, like I said, if it's for love and it's for peace, I'm cool with you. I don't got to convince you to be a Christian. You don't got to convince me to be Jewish. Believe what you want to believe. That's between you and God. I don't know who's going to go to hell. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can speak on any of that.
Yeah.
If your religion brings you peace and that's your like comfort and that's your peace and that's where you find your anchor, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's what religion is or should be. It's that rock that you have because it's just believing in something that's bigger than yourself.
Yeah. Oh,
So
I agree.
whatever that is for you guys that's listening, like take that and own that. As long as it promotes love and peace, then that's it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
it. We don't got to explain, or you know what I'm saying? But it's good to be open and hear other religions and
Yeah.
see what they're about. It's cool to know what makes you tick and what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I get excited, like, damn, okay, look at how excited you get when you talk about your religion. And like I get excited when I talk about mine, like my God, or it's the same God, but like whatever. Like you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying.
I hear you.
As long as it's for love and peace, like I don't care what you believe in.
Yeah. I think if you like going what you were saying, like if you're open to other religions, it helps you break all those stereotypes that you believed in as a like that are still in your head. It breaks those
Mhm.
stereotypes because you actually get to see how it's like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause I'm
for
gonna be
sure.
honest, man. Like my and I, it's sad to say this, but I had family members, friends that who were very narrow-minded people. They would just say some really nasty things about other people's religions, and
Mhm.
it just breaks my heart because I'm like, but you didn't even take the time to actually learn about them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just messed up. And I used to actually I had a cousin of mine. She used to fight with me. She was so bogus to me. For those who don't know, she's Christian. She used to say I was going to hell because I don't believe, Jesus. And I told her, well, I can't wait. And she's like, why you mean you can't wait to go to heaven? I said, because they have barbecue every day. That's what I heard. They got everything I want. Steak, they got corn. Like that's what I want. And they said they got barbecue. They got barbecue, and she got so bad because what I did was I took a negative and I turned to a positive. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I could have took it to the heart and get mad at her, but what I did is I made it out of humor. And honestly, this is what I think. I'm gonna be real with you. Now we
I
talk.
don't get that. I don't get how people can say you're gonna go to hell if you do da da da. Like no, how do you know? Like, even if Jesus, I believe like Jesus is the way, the truth, the light. Like, I do believe that, but I can't sit and say that God, like, that's crazy to me. I don't know. Like, you're gonna go to hell. What the hell? I'm not God.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't say that.
Mhm.
I just don't get that.
Yeah. It's crazy. I'm telling you, I've been through a lot of different angles.
Because Muslims say that about us too. I think we're called infidels. Is that the word? Infidels, the
Well,
ones who don't believe.
I don't know
Infidels. I think that's the word.
the
It's in
word.
the Quran. So it's like, damn, like, you don't know. How are you? We can't say, bro. Like, nobody could say.
Yeah, that's why I honestly I don't believe in heaven or hell. To be honest with you, I just don't. I at one point I did when I was young. I had beautiful thoughts, butterflies. You know what I'm
You know what's
saying?
crazy? I heard something recently because
Okay.
I was always like, I don't know, like heaven, hell. Because I always thought, I think God is a loving God, so I don't think he wants to send people to hell. Like, he's not this
Yeah.
person that's like, just like, you're gonna go to hell. Like, I don't think that's how he is. But I heard something that said that God doesn't send anybody to hell, but if you choose to want to like worship like like bad things like the devil and shit like that, then you gonna go to hell. Like, you go with the fallen angels and like you chose that for yourself. Does that make sense?
That's a very I never heard that before. I was gonna share something because you said that. My thing, what we believe in is that all the souls come back to God. That's
Mm.
a beautiful thing. I love that concept
But
because
but that makes sense though, if you, because I believe that too. I used to believe, like, I used to think that too. Like, everybody kind of just goes with God because he's just love.
yeah,
But if you are choosing to not follow or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could see how that could work. Then, like, okay, go to, I don't know. Who knows? Jesus Christ. Let's not talk about that stuff.
you're so funny. All right, let's talk about the next topic of relationships. That's one I wanted to ask you about. Relationship. So, real quick, Diana, I'm gonna ask you a quick question because this actually happened to me, and I love to hear your opinion. I think for those who don't know, Diana and me, we could talk for hours. We could talk 3 hours,
Yo,
and time goes fast.
we will talk about religion, relate everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
She's very honest with me. I love that she has no filters. Like she doesn't have to hide herself from telling me how she feels, and I like that because you get people that are like, and so I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? But
So sometimes I can't keep my damn mouth shut. I'm gonna tell you, and you'll know how I feel about something.
right, right. So here's the thing, Diane. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is something I've been thinking about. So I had this girl I went on a date with. She was real pretty.
Okay.
She was real pretty, and everything went
By the way,
well.
guys, if you guys have any relationship questions and shit, ask us. Because I love shit like this.
Yeah,
But go ahead.
yeah. Please, please. We'll have a pillow talk, like Diana mentioned. We're definitely gonna have one. I think it'll be great to have questions that fans say, and we'll just answer them together. So my thing is, so I went out with a date. This actually happened last Friday. It went really
Okay.
well, and we almost kissed. There was a moment we had eye contact. She was looking at me, I was looking at her, and we
Okay.
were in the car. I put like really slow music, but it was smooth, smooth.
Right.
And I tested her. I'm gonna be honest. I tested her. We went out to the bar. Okay,
Okay.
I drank 3 beers. I'm gonna be honest, or two. Okay, she
Okay.
only had one shot,
Okay.
and that's it. She didn't have no other drink. I
Is that a
looked at her.
problem?
Huh?
Is that a problem?
No, that's beautiful. That
Okay,
actually
go
made
ahead.
me like turned on. I'll tell you why. because it showed that she wasn't trying to spend all my money. That's number one. Because I'm just saying, if she were to order about 16 shots, I'm just saying,
What if she had like 3 drinks?
and that would be okay. But I'm just saying, like, if she overdid it, because there's people that overdo
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? That's
Oh,
what I
yeah,
was
yeah.
testing.
Yeah.
So if she would have overdid it, I would have been like, damn, this girl's all about money. That's the first thing would have popped
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Number two,
yeah.
it showed me that because she only had one drink, that she doesn't want to make a fool out of herself.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Right.
She's trying,
I'm
I'm good.
chilling right now. I'll have a shot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was interviewing her. She was interviewing me.
What the? Do not. I
No,
was
you know what I mean? It's like
interviewing
you're
her.
trying to get to know the person. You're
An
not.
interview? That does not sound
It doesn't
romantic.
sound right. I'm trying to get to know her. If that makes better. Is
Right.
that sound
Okay.
better? Okay.
No,
All
I'm
right.
trying to. I was interviewing her. Like.
You're so funny. So look, so I was doing that, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, I told her about the spot we should go to, and she actually offered, like, she talked about this nice club that we were talking about, and she's like, "You better invite me when we go out." That's what she told me, like, to the spot.
Okay.
I was like, "Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. She wants to hang out again." Okay, I'm catching
Right.
these clues. Now, now here's the thing: we go in the car and we're chilling together, and like I said, I put some slow music.
Mm.
I could have just drove her to her house, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play a little chill music. There was a moment we were talking, and then we looked at each other like that. It was quiet for like 3 or 5 minutes. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And y'all
I
just
know I
were
could have
staring
kissed her,
at each other.
huh?
You were staring at each other for 3 or
Yeah, we
5
were
minutes.
staring, but we got closer, and I knew at this point, like, I was gonna go kiss her. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you what happened behind the scenes.
Okay.
But I stopped myself because I'm like, you know what? It's the first date. I kind of want to go slow. I like the person. I think she was really cool. I think she passed the test, and I was like, you know what? I always heard this. This is what I was taught. If you go slow, the relationship lasts longer. If you go quickly, it finishes quickly. That's how I always believed, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So that happened, right? A couple of days go by, actually a week later. Well, before I say that, she texted me the next day morning, and she had a wonderful date.
Okay.
So that's a good sign. She hit me up first. You feel me?
Right.
So check this out. Your boy, she hasn't responded to my messages that week after that. So I'm thinking this girl forgot about me. I moved on. That's in my head. That's what I felt. If the girl doesn't
Right.
message me back or tell me, hey, look, I'm sorry I didn't have time, that's cool. I'm just gonna move on. That's how I look at
Right.
it.
Right. You're giving me the yeah. Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
I did the right
Okay.
thing.
I kind of have something like this. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to hear yours too.
No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
you
say
not
it.
saying?
Not yet.
Not
But
yet?
okay, I'm interested now. Go ahead.
So I go out to Wednesday night. My friends invited me out to this, like,
What does she say? You didn't invite me?
what? Wait. I go out, right, Wednesday night. I go out. My friends invite me, and it's like a dancing get together, right?
Okay.
DJ music and everything. You have to pay cover. I go in, and I see some of my old friends I haven't seen for a minute. Don't fall asleep on me, girl. I need you. I need you.
All right, no.
Like, damn.
Oh my God. I always yawn at the worst times. Like, I swear I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're not boring me.
Okay. I got sad. I a little bit.
I know. I hate
Now my
that.
fans are really gonna think we actually hate each other. You know what I'm saying?
Boring ass motherfucker. Let me.
Right. So check this out. I go to the spot, and I see this really pretty Russian girl. She's so beautiful. Like, I gotta say, she's one of the most beautiful European girls I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
She's really tall. You know me. I like them tall because I like to crawl.
Well,
So
I didn't know that.
criteria.
You like to look up at them, hey baby.
Baby, come down. You know what I'm saying? You going too high, you going too high. You know what I'm saying? Come down, come down. You know what I'm saying? So I see
What
her.
is that? Wait, hold on. Why did I think of a fuck? Oh, how low can you go? She gotta go low. Go ahead, go ahead.
I like that, I like that. So check this out. I see this girl, and I met her before, like a couple nights back.
Okay.
I remember her name.
Mm.
I go, "What's up, Christina?" That's her name. I said, "What's up,
I
Christina?"
like that name. That's my cousin's name.
Oh, it is?
Hmm? And Christmas, Christian, Christina. I like that name. I like that name.
It's cute. It's cute.
Christina. Yeah, it's pretty.
And she was like, "Oh, jeez!" Like she was so excited. And I was like, "Hey, girl, let's go dance." And she's like, "Okay." So we start dancing, right? Now she already knows I know how to dance. That's the thing too. She knows I'm a good dancer, and she's
Right.
actually a professional dancer. She does this, I think, for a
Ooh,
living, like
okay.
competitions and all that stuff. So we're dancing together, and she's like, "I hate this song." The song that came up, I hate the song. I said, "Girl,
What
you hate it because you can't dance this one?" And
what
she
song
said,
was it? Hold on. What song? Do you
it
remember?
was it was merengue.
Oh,
You know
okay,
how
okay,
merengue
okay.
has that quick beat. Remember
Yeah,
we
yeah,
did
yeah.
that song like in my birthday, in my
Yeah,
party.
yeah, yeah.
We go dan 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 dan
I
dan. Dan.
like merengue. It's fast.
Yeah, it's fast. There you go. It's fast.
Yeah, I like it. I like merengue. I like
Yeah.
merengue.
So I danced with her, right? And she goes, "I don't really like this song." I said, "Girl, it's because you don't know how to dance it." She's like,
You said that?
I told her straight up, man. I don't play games, man. I don't play games. I tell it to the heart. You know what I'm saying? So I grabbed her. I started dancing, and she's having a great time. Look what happens when we're dancing. She literally turned me. No girl ever turns me. I don't let no girl turn me. This girl actually turned me, and she was grabbing my neck. She was holding my chest. Like this time, she's like flirting back. I'm like, man,
She was taking the lead.
yeah. And she
Okay.
smiled. I said, "Man, I saw you try to take away my my abilities." That's what I told her. Try to take away my abilities. You know what I'm saying? And she smiled. She went in. And so we dance more, right? A different song comes up. We dance again. And she does it like, but this time she's like grabbing my neck, moving my head and stuff like that, feeling my, I was like, damn, girl, it's getting a little intimate right here. So watch what happens. Okay, you ready for this? I turn to the right, and guess who's there?
No, the girl.
my date, my date from last week.
But she hasn't been answering you.
That's what I'm saying. So check what
Oh,
happened.
who cares?
So
Okay, go ahead. What happened?
So I see her dancing with a dude that I never met, and so I'm like,
well, both of y'all fell.
yeah, both of us are like being like gangsters. So we just doing some shady stuff.
You're both out here. You're both out here.
Word. But here's
In
my
these
thing.
streets.
I'm like, look, girl, we're not really technically together. So I'm like, I didn't do nothing.
Right. No,
You didn't do
yeah.
nothing wrong. So I'm not gonna take it personal.
Right.
So check this out. I see her. She looks at me, and she's like, "What's up, Yaakov?" And I'm like, "What's up, girl?" And she's like, "What are you doing here?" I said, "Well, I'm here to have a good time. I'm gonna be honest." And she's like, "How come you didn't invite me?" Literally, what you just said, Diana. Like earlier, she said, "Why didn't you invite me?"
Why didn't you invite me? You out here too.
Right. That's what I answered back. Literally, that's what I answered back. That's what I literally told her. And she goes, like your laugh, right? You know what I'm saying? So she gives me a hug, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we just kind of departed. She went her way with her friends. She came with like our friend group. And I went my way with the Russian girl, right? And I had my friends sitting in the table. And so later that night, watch this, watch this. This is very, I was so shocked. I'm like, am I drunk? But I can't believe I saw my date. Like, this is crazy. I've never had this.
Right.
So check this out. She's chilling in there. She's eating whatever, right? And later that night, I kind of gave her space because I came there to have fun. I don't want to be the guy that's all up on her grill.
Yeah.
And it's like, I didn't plan this. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm sitting next to her, and I'm like, "Hey, girl, let's go dance." This is where I told her, "Let's go dance," right?
Wait, who? This is the date, girl?
The date, not the Russian.
Okay.
I said, "Come on, girl, let's dance." I said, "Let's go." I said, "Come here, boo. Let's go dance." And she goes, "What you call me?" I said, "Come here, boo." And she smiled. She said, and then and then we started dancing. Right? We were dancing. Girl, I ain't gonna lie to you. We were so close, like so, like okay. The Russian girl was one thing, but this girl was super close to me. Like we were like, her body was against me, and I, yeah, like we were like,
Right.
we looked like we
It's
were,
a different feeling. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
way different. We were just extra close, if that makes sense.
Right.
And she had her face against my face. I was
Oh,
holding her kind of like tango, like I got you.
right. Yes.
You know, our legs are like close together.
Intertwined.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, literally, that's a great word. So I'm like, damn, we making a movie right here.
Right.
I had to be all
Yeah.
white and stuff when we were dancing. So
Okay.
she's like, this is what she said. She's like, David, I don't know why, but when I dance with you, I can't get my eyes off of you.
Oh my God.
That's what she told
Okay.
me. Then there was a moment, I'm not gonna lie, there was a moment she was looking at me like she wanted, the same thing that happened in the car, like she wanted me to kiss her. But I was like, remember I told you, Diana, I'm going slow, man. I ain't trying to.
A kiss on the cheek. No, not even a kiss on the cheek.
I could have done that. I could have. I should
Yeah,
have did
like a
that.
little.
Yeah. Oh, that would be good. That's next episode. Y'all gonna see what I love
The
Diana. That's why I
next
love
time you
Diana.
go with her, a little kiss on the cheek. Give her something to like. Oh my God. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's
I
like,
love you, Diana. Diana, that's why I love you, girl. You're my girl. Just say we bad. We troublemakers. That's how you know we troublemakers. So check this out. So after that, she's sitting down in her well, she goes back and I do my thing and I'm on the other way.
where's the Russian girl at this point?
What's up?
Where did the Russian girl go?
She gone. She gone. I
Oh,
catch
she
it later.
gone.
I catch it later.
And
Yeah.
where's the guy that this girl was with
Sitting next to her.
while y'all were dancing?
Yeah. He sat in the same table because I guess that table, all her friends were there, like the same people.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But I know
Okay,
he
go.
really liked her. Like I really know that. So I
Hmm.
come back, I sit down, and she introduced me to that guy and the people on the table. As a friend, you should do that, right? So I said, "Hi,
Right.
what's up, man?" But I have that like that look like that's serious, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be
Oh.
funny with everybody. So I'm like kind of giving that hardcore, you know what I'm saying? But
You do
so,
got a pretty hardcore ass look.
yeah, I gotta be real, but you know what I'm saying? But so tell me why this tall dude, ponytail guy comes through and he asked me, "Hey, is it cool if I dance with your girl?" That's what he said. Now she's not my girl, remember this, but
Right,
he
right,
asking me for permission. I told him, look,
right,
she could do whatever she wants. You
right.
know what I'm saying? She's free to do if she wants to dance, she could dance with
Yeah.
you. I'm cool with it, man. I ain't trying to fight right now, man. You know, I told him I just got off of parole, so I'm all good right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so, the guy's like, all right, cool. So he takes her out to dance, and she said, yeah, I'll go. And she goes dance, and within like less than a minute of the song, she comes back. She's like, man, that guy can't dance.
Oh.
And I kind of laughed. I was like, well, girl, you know why? And she's like, why? Because it ain't me. So, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. You
Oh,
like that. So, so check this out. At the end of the night, I walk her to her car as a gentleman. I think every gentleman should do this. I walk her
yes.
to her car, and guess who comes next to her? The
Ooh.
dude that danced with her in the beginning.
Okay.
And I gave him that look like, bro, I'm good. Like, I don't need you to watch her too, bro. I got this. I kind of gave him that look like, hey, I'm good. So he saw that and he's like, all right, man, I'm gonna go separate ways. So he
Mm.
goes in the other direction, gives me like a fist pump, and then he wants to go give a hug to my girl. And so
Mm.
my girl goes like this, bang. She goes like that, literally,
Okay.
bang, block.
I like that. I like that.
I
I
thought that
like
was pretty good, right? So we get there, we're walking to her car. She gives me a big hug and she says, bye. She's like, hey, please. She's like, hey, text me. That's what she told me, text me. And I said, I
Okay.
be texting you, girl, but you don't answer. That's why I told her.
Like how many, okay, I have a question. How many times were you texting her before where she was ignoring? Like
Just twice.
twice. She ignored you twice.
Yeah.
Interesting. Go ahead. I
And
don't
so,
play that. I don't play that ignoring shit. You're
yeah, I
gonna
don't
ignore
like
me
that
one
shit.
time,
That's it. You feel what
I'm
I'm
done.
saying?
Yeah.
So the next day, check this out. The next day, no, that same night, I told her, hey, are you still down for tomorrow? Like I wanted to go on a second date with her. She's like, I get out of class at 9 o'clock. I'm not sure yet, but let me know. I already told her 2 days ago, are we still down for the date, right? Second
Mhm.
hangout, right? And she goes, I'll let you know by tomorrow. She never let me know by the next day.
Oh,
Okay, so that's a bad sign already. I'm gonna be real, that's a
yeah.
bad sign. So your boy, the next day, I hit her up and I was like, at 9:30 after her class, it was late. I was like, hey, I was like, you know what? I'm done asking her if she's down to go out. You know what I said? I'm gonna go at this spot at 10:30 p.m. Show up if you want to have fun. End it like that, like a boss. You know what she said? She messaged me 10 minutes after. First time she actually responded back. She goes, I just got out of the class. I just made it home and I feel tired. Dot, dot, dot. So I'm staying in.
Mm.
From that text, I'm gonna be honest with you. She probably gonna watch this episode. I don't give a damn. What I what I think, and people are. I'm really hoping people give me different comments. My thing is, if a girl really likes you, she
Yeah.
will make time to go see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second, she ain't working. If you have kids, if you're a full time student, if you are a full time worker, you have every right to say you're tired. But you ain't working. You ain't got no excuse to say
Yeah.
you ain't that you tired. I'm sorry. And
Nah,
you
no,
don't.
yeah. No, no.
That's the first strike. Number two, if I was a celebrity, Lil Wayne Drake, and I messaged her, hey, I'm about to have this party. I want you to come. She would not hesitate to say I'm
Right.
tired.
Listen, at the end of the day,
Tell me.
if if somebody is not responding back and doing all that, it's just not. It's just not. That's it. And especially, man, no. Because, okay, some guys do this, which I don't, I hate. And maybe girls do this to guys. I don't do this shit. But they'll like message a bunch of times, wanna chill, wanna chill, wanna chill, like all consistently. And if the person keeps dodging you, bro, it's done. They don't want to chill. Stop asking me. Like,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, dud it. Don't message her again. Like, if
yeah.
they're not going, like, come on, bro. If you ask one time, all right, fine. One time, I get it. Cool. Two times, I mean, I would dead it at that point. Two times, it's deaded. But if three, four, it's done. It's just done. So who cares about her?
Okay. So do you think I play my cards right?
I mean, okay, well,
From a
okay, you
woman's
had
perspective, what do you think?
well, no, I think you did too, yeah, because you messaged her those two times she didn't answer, which whatever, but then you ended up seeing her out randomly.
Yeah.
So you see her out, okay, y'all vibe, but then after that, nothing. So yeah, no. I mean, I think you played it cool because You didn't really yeah, I think you played it like chill. Like you weren't too much. You weren't, you know what I'm saying? Like you were just kind of going with, all right, how's she, okay, you guys, when you guys saw each other that night, you're saying that it seemed like she was into you.
Yeah.
Right? And then the next day, whatever, you hit her up, nothing happened. But good, don't, like, you didn't message her anymore then.
No, I didn't. When she sent me that text that she was tired, I didn't respond.
Yeah, okay, beautiful. That's it. Because you got your answer. You got your answer.
No, for real.
And then, so when was this? When was that?
This will actually happen this last weekend. Last week.
Last weekend.
Yeah, last weekend. Well, actually, this week. This week. I forgot it's Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday. So what day?
So it happened this week.
What day?
Wednesday I saw her.
Okay.
And then Thursday was supposed to be our date.
Oh. Okay, and then nothing at all. You haven't heard from her. Yeah, nah, bro. Don't even waste your time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody, like you said, if someone's into you, bro, if someone wants to hang out, they will make the time to do it.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. That's it.
That's true.
I hate that when like someone just always asks, like, want to chill. No, bro. How many times do I got to tell you no before I start? Like, now I'm going to ignore you. And it's embarrassing. Like, I feel bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, at some point you got to get the hint. So it's good you weren't on her ass. Yeah, you're good.
Thank you, boo. I appreciate it.
To the next.
Hey, but can I share you another story?
Yeah.
And I want you to give me your input too.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, you ready? Ready? Story time.
Story time.
So your boy, Mr. Fresh, Yaakov, what it do?
What it do, baby boo?
Yeah, see? So last week, this was very interesting. I met this really cute. She was like a shorty.
How do you meet all these people?
Girl,
every time I talk to you. You're like, I met this person. Like, look, you have a story about a female you just told me about, and now you got another one in the mix of it all?
Yeah, that happened recently too. Here's my thing. I'm single. I think it's okay to have options. And not put all your energy in one basket.
True.
Basket. I literally was about to say basket.
No, but you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you put so much energy in that one egg and it doesn't work out, you feel heartbroken somehow.
Yep.
Like you feel hurt.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get hurt. I'll be honest, I ain't trying to get hurt. So you know what I'm saying?
And it's still, like, I agree with that. Date a bunch of, like, talk to a bunch of people. Like, date until you find one that you guys are both, on the same page. You want to be exclusive. Okay. But in the meantime, meet as many people. What the fuck? Like, go ahead.
So ready for this? This is one of my best stories of all times. I see this cute shorty. She's wearing a little t-shirt. She's wearing like what's up?
No, so I said a little t-shirt.
Little t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? And she got like shorts. Not booty short, but she got shorts. She was looking fly. I just walked by, made a quick look, and I just kept going. And I saw somebody was helping her out, so I did my own thing. And then my boss is like, hey, go help her out. I was like, all right, cool. I'll help out, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real OG. So I walk out and I see her driver's license. I was like, man, she look real pretty. And she's wearing a mask at this time, We got to protect ourselves with COVID. That's real. So I'm outside and I'm like talking to her and I'm making her laugh and stuff like that. And she's like, man, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm going to go meet up with my cousin. She's like, have you been to the Grand Canyon? I'm like, yeah, girl, that's far as hell. She's like, how far is it? I was like, that's 4 hours. If you're willing to drive it, go ahead. She's like, oh hell no. So I was like, look, girl, I'll be honest with you. I think you should go to Red Rock Canyon. It's in Las Vegas. It's only 30 minutes away. That's more doable. And one thing I recommend, bring a lot of water because the higher you go, the less oxygen you're gonna get. And
Right.
they even have a sign that they're not responsible if you pass out.
Oh hell.
So because there ain't nobody working there, you know what I'm saying? There's people
It's
working
a
the parking.
desert out there in Vegas.
Right, it's a desert, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, "Oh my gosh, thank you!" Like totally.
Why do you do that? Every girl talks like that.
Not every girl, but I kind of, I mean, I don't know what other way to do it.
It
I just do it that way.
makes it sound dumb. Like,
But you notice that.
like, she does probably does not sound like that.
She don't. Yeah, she sounds pretty cute. She has like, I don't know, she got that swag. I can't do it, but she sounds cute. She doesn't sound like that. Um,
See,
but
I don't even know her. I got your back, girl.
right. Thank you. But look at this. She so I said, all right, cool. And she says she's flying the next day, like she's gonna fly back home. I'm like, okay, cool. So I see her now when I'm
Where's
walking.
she from?
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there.
Okay,
Actually,
sorry.
I think she told me right there. Actually, she didn't tell me where she's from. So when I was leaving, she was still talking to me. I already said bye, but she kept like, what's it called, stalling?
She was
Like,
yeah, stalling. Okay.
right? So she kept
Yeah.
talking and talking. I'm already walking away from her. I knew she wanted me to give her number, like my number, or get her number. I could tell because no girl will wait and just exaggerate and just keep saying a
Right.
bunch of crap that's not crap, but just stuff that's not really.
Right.
You already said it, so you ain't gotta say it again. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of doing the, doing the blue clues. You know what I'm saying?
Game. Yeah.
Right. So my ass is like, I'm gonna play hard to get. Bye. I did. so so I leave. Watch this. Your boy Yaakov, what to do? Watch this. The next day, I knew she was gonna come back because she had to return the car, right? And my ass goes to the bathroom, and I had to go on the break. I knew what time she was supposed to come back, and I go in my break. I'm eating and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna miss her. Whatever. It was good practice. That's how I said to myself. It was good practice. I just got to talk
That's
to
what
her.
I do too. Like practice. This is practice.
Right? You like that, right? It's a good attitude.
It
And
is.
so I come out, and my guy right there, he goes, "Bro, you miss your girl." I'm like, "Oh, for real? What happened?" He's like, "Man, I went up to her and I told her, hey, I'm a big promoter. I used to be a promoter for the clubs. Here's my business card." And I gave it to her, right? And I was like, "Yeah, girl, you should definitely like, when you come back, fly back, hit me up, right?" And she
Hmm.
told him that she had a boyfriend, pretty much. So she kind of shut it quick, like shut it, cut it off, right?
Oh, she told him.
Yeah, she told him. White,
Okay.
white boy. So
Okay.
I come out and I hear the story, and I'm like, damn, I missed it. But you know what? I see her outside. It's not too late. Even though I heard his side of the story, I'm like, it doesn't affect me because it's not me. So I go outside and I go, "What's up, girl?" And she can't see me. She's like looking the other way. I said, "What's up, girl?" And she turns around, has the biggest smile ever. And she goes, "Oh my gosh." She's not wearing a mask. I actually get to see her beautiful face now. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's you." And she's like, "I remember you." And she's like, "I thought you weren't working today. I was actually trying to see if you were still there." And I was like, girl, I get a lot of, special clients. So it's kind of hard for me to, what I'm saying, to make time for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to take me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. And she's like, "You stupid." And she did so. And then tell me why. Um, she's like, "I got this big old wine. There's a bottle of wine." She's like, "I'm gonna finish it by myself. That's crazy before the flight. I'm about to go fly." I'm like, "Damn, that's what's up, girl. I'm glad you had a good time." And she's like, "Yeah, I actually took your advice about bringing water to Red Rock Canyon."
Mm.
So I thought that was beautiful. She paid attention what I was saying.
Right.
So I told her, hey girl, you got TikTok? She's like, nah, I ain't got TikTok. I said, and then she said, but I have Instagram,
IG. I love Instagram. Go ahead.
right? So I was like, oh, jolly. So I was like, hey girl, get my what's your Instagram? So I got it right, type in right there and typing it. She leaves, she gets her Uber, and she smiles back. And she goes, watch this. The next day goes by. You ready for this? Guys, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. She follows me back on Instagram and she messages me first.
Mm.
You know what she says? She says,
Mm.
hi, exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. How you doing? Exclamation, exclamation. So I go, girl, doing my thing, just, keeping busy. I was like, real quick, I'm like making it short too.
Right.
And I said, how about you? And then within the conversation, we're talking for like a good 30 minutes, going back and forth on Instagram. She actually messaged me and says, hey, can I give you a call?
Hmm.
So I was like, yo, this is amazing. I love talking. I hate texting. This is like every guy's dream. So I was like, yo, I'm so down. So I told her, look, I can't
I
talk
love that too,
in three
bro.
hours.
Talk.
What were you gonna say?
I love that. Like phone over texting, bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
hands down. Because you can actually hear people's emotions.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
So
Call. Let's bring that back.
hey,
Let's
we're
start
calling.
call guys. Start calling females. Hey, can I call you? Can I? But go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. 100%. We're going to bring it back. We're going to bring that trend back.
Mm.
So watch this, girl. You ready for this? I,
Yes.
so I told her, look, you could call me in 3 hours because I'm still at work. And I give her my phone number, right?
Yeah.
Diana, she calls me in 3 hours and 30 minutes, like exactly what I told her.
Damn. Okay.
I'm driving my way home and I get a phone
Hold on.
call.
Now that might be too much for me.
Oh, wait. Don't ruin my story. Wait.
Sorry,
Don't make me
sorry.
sad, girl. Don't
Like
make
you
me
call
sad.
it exactly when I say damn.
Yeah.
Make me question it a little bit.
We talk on the phone, right? Diana, she calls me. We're supposed to only talk for like 10 minutes. That's what she said. She's like, I can't talk too long because I'm in my girlfriend's house. So we end up talking for 48 minutes.
Mm.
I'm gonna kind of like sum it up. She was like, next time I fly to Vegas, I want to link up with you. And I want to be on your podcast too. Like she's like, because I told her about my podcast.
Yo,
She's
so
like,
she gonna tell me here about that.
and I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am, man.
All in the open here.
Yeah. Anybody can hear it, press play, press pause, continue. You know what I'm saying? Replay. You know, play, replay. So check this out. So everything happened, all that, right? So check this out. So she said all that good stuff. Oh, I found out she's from New York.
Hey, New York.
I love her
Does
voice.
she have an accent?
Yeah, she does have that like coffee. Like she talks like that. I love it. It's
I
like
love
me
that.
too. It turns me on. I love when the like
Oh, New York
excites.
from New York. What's up? Oh yeah, that's a vibe. That's a
Yeah,
vibe.
for real. And I
New
like
Yorkers
it.
are vibes.
She's a little ghetto. I kind of like that
Yeah.
because I feel like
It's
they're real.
urban. It's like, hey, what's up? How you doing? What's
Yeah,
your name? Yeah, I like that. I like that.
not like this. Oh, Charlie. This is
No, no. I feel like honestly, like I was from New York in my past life.
Wow,
Like I love New York.
wow.
I've never been there, but I just go ahead.
New York. Dun, 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 dun. But so check this out. She didn't ask me when's my birthday. Okay, you ready for
She
this?
didn't.
No, she did.
She did. Okay.
She's like, when's your birthday? I'm like, I'm August 10th. And she goes, I love Leos. That's what she straight up told me.
Mm,
My best
yeah.
friend's Leo. My cousins are
What is
Leo.
she?
She's a Gemini.
Ooh.
But what I heard, I did my research. I heard Gemini gets along with Leos. That's what I heard
Do
when I did
they?
my research. So she
Hmm.
told me that she only gets along with Leos.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's a good sign right there. So she, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
then she kept saying like I'm a really funny guy. She's like something about you. And here's the thing: she actually compared me to the other guy, the one that gave the business card. She's like, I felt like the other guy was a little more like kind of aggressive in a way when he was trying to give
Hmm.
me his business card. I feel like what you had was like you were smooth about it. That's what she told me.
Hmm.
So I was like, damn, that's an honor. That's what I told her. It's an honor. It's a pleasure. You see, you see, I couldn't do it without my fans. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, here's the thing too, Diana. I wanna ask you this. Like that's why I'm not stuck, but I want to ask you as a woman because I need that woman extra push. So or the advice. So this girl actually she snaps me what she's doing almost like every other day. Okay.
Okay.
And I think that's a good sign because you know what I'm saying, like that's kind of like
She's she's showing interest. Like she's
yeah.
showing interest. She's
So here-
talking. She's being like. So what's your question?
so my question for you, that's I had the $1 million question. I want to call her so bad, but I don't know if I should. What do you think?
You want to call her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Like,
I was just
let's
like, it wouldn't be awkward if I call her like out of nowhere, or should I give her a warning like, hey, you think I could call you?
yeah, I think you should text her first or whatever, like Snap or whatever, and just be like,
Yeah.
hey, like, can you talk in a little? And that's it. And then when you get on, and if she says yeah or whatever, just be like, oh, I just wanted to talk, see how you doing, like, how was your day? I don't know, whatever. Yeah, make it like try to get it to be normal, where it's like, oh, want to talk? Definitely ask. Don't
Okay.
call her random. But I think definitely first ask, get it going where it's like make it maybe a thing. But then I don't know. Do you want long distance? I mean, she's in New York
That's the thing. Well,
and
here's
you're in Vegas. Hold on, I just realized that's all the way across the country.
yeah, that's the East Coast where Biggie, like, that's where he's from, and I'm in the West Coast where Tupac. Wait,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, why not have someone to, like if you want to? Yeah, ask her. Why not?
Right? Okay, so here's the thing I'm gonna tell you, and a lot of people are gonna be shocked. I'm very honest with you, but I'm about to tell you something that's like should be personal, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. So my thing is, I I came up with this idea. Okay, now you know me, Diana. I don't invite any woman to my house that
No, what are you gonna say? To have her there for a couple nights?
close. You're almost there. So my thing is, so you know me, like I don't bring no girl that I date here because my house is my safe haven, and this is where
Yeah,
I
your
have,
energy.
yeah, my
Mhm.
meditation, my brainstorm, everything I need. This is where I escape.
Yeah.
So this is what I was thinking. Maybe within a month or two, maybe I'm thinking too ahead, but I was thinking if we get real comfortable, I was gonna message her and be like, "Hey, I was thinking about you, and I want to see you. How would you feel if I fly you out?" Now, I want you to be honest. You could be straight up honest. You could say like, "David, you're an idiot," but I want to hear your thoughts.
I mean, first, at the end of the day, it's your decision is your decision. So I would never say you're an idiot. I would never say you're an idiot.
Okay.
Like, I mean, you do what you want to do.
Right.
Um, I don't know. I mean, okay. Why do you want to fly her out? Maybe is my question first.
Well, I feel like the way I look at it,
Like you would. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
That's why I love talking to you. See, I love that. That smile. That's why we need. Okay, so look, my thing is, if I get her the flight, I get her the hotel. I'm gonna be straight up.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna get her a hotel too.
Yeah, because I don't want her to see we know where I live.
Right. Okay.
Okay. We can have our own dates. We can actually get to know each other a little bit more. Because I didn't get a chance to really get to know her when she came. And then we'll see what happens. That's kind of how I see it.
I think that's a good idea. I do.
Okay.
Because yeah, I think that's a great idea actually. But first, my suggestion would probably be to like talk to her on the phone first. Like build a relationship first, on the phone, like, or whatever, FaceTime. Like talk to her more before you decide to even fly her out. You know what I'm saying? Because what if you fly her out and then it's like, oh shit, it's weird. First, build a relationship. I think first build the a relationship, even if it's a friendship, but like build some type of like some type of relationship before you decide to do that. I don't think that's wrong to like want to. That's actually dope. Like if I was talking to a guy but I would want to be talking to you, like, oh, me and him talk, me and him are da da da, and then he's like, hey, I want to fly you out, I'll get you your own hotel, you da da, like that's dope. But first, I think call it, suggest that, like, hey, you want to talk on the whatever, like talk to her first.
Yeah. Thank you. I said I knew you were smart. You know what I'm saying? That's why I miss talking to you. Like, you know how bad it is. Like, there'll be days like I'm like, man, I want to call Diana, but she don't freaking answer the phone. And I know when the phone and then I'm just like, yo, that phone ain't gonna answer. And
Every time you call me, I'm literally doing something. Like I'm at the gym, I'm with my family, I'm at work. Like it's always something, bro.
no.
But no, yeah, I would first establish some type of relationship where you guys are talking on the phone, where you kind of are getting to know her, that way before that, all of that. Because that's the big thing. Then you got her for a whole week, and that means, man, you flew her out here. That means, you got to show her around. You got to do this. Do you want to do that with somebody you don't really even know or haven't talked to?
Yeah.
FaceTime, bro. We got FaceTime.
That's true.
So I would do that.
Okay. I like that. Thank you. I was thinking too, like I was thinking like if I do fly her out, it would be like a Friday night and she'll leave Sunday.
Yeah.
Because that way I'm not looking out for myself too, because that's like a lot of money if for a whole week. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I'm not trying to be cheap. I ain't cheap like that. Used to be cheap, but I'm just doing the math. A whole week is a whole dedication.
Yeah, and who, it's a commitment. Like that's why just hold off on that and just see if you guys can even talk.
Yeah.
First on the phone. Make that normal. Be friends. First or whatever, Yeah.
I like that. So I'm doing my cards right. You like that? I've been going kind of slow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're feeling the vibe.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you, girl. And for my fans out there, this is an example of why, and this is what I think. I don't know about right, but I do think it's nice when a girl chases you. That's how I look at it. Because I didn't really have to. Usually, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, it kind of gets boring when the guy has to chase the woman. My opinion. I think it's more interesting when the woman actually chases you, because it feels like when you guys get together, I don't know, for me, it's like this. And not to get everything all sexual, but when you're in a relationship or you got somebody that you guys have excitement together and do intimate things, you kind of, for me personally, I'm more turned on if the woman's more if it's already turned on first.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
down like A-list, you know.
Yeah.
Me, I'm always down, but it's not special if my girl's not turned on.
Right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? That's for
It
me.
has to be a mutual, like give and take.
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. See, I have a hard time doing that.
So you just hold
Like
it.
showing giving or like no, not in like the doo doo, the that, but like in general, like in like showing a guy I'm interested. That's so hard for me. Like, nah, bro. I like. I don't want to. I don't know. I like when a guy chases, but not too much. See now, not too much. Like if you chasing to the point where now I'm not answering, come on, bro. Like that's annoying.
Right.
But if I like when a guy gives initiative and then it's give and take. Like I like both, but I like the guy to do it a little more. I'm not gonna lie. Like he has to do it like I have to think. And this is just for I'm saying like communication or like chasing. I'm trying to think of a ratio. Like I don't want 50-50. I want 60-40. 60-40. The guy's giving 60.
Dang, that number is high for the guys.
You think? It's just
Yeah, that's a
20%
high number.
more. I like that. Like I like because I feel like that's what you're supposed like, and I feel like guys like that. Guys like a chase.
Yeah.
So I like, give you a little something to chase. But that's just me.
Oh man, that's pretty good. Pretty good. And why you think is for you? You have trouble like showing it.
Because a bitch is not trying to get hurt.
But you ain't gonna get hurt, girl. You just, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know that. I don't know. I mean, and honestly, I just feel like that's just the way it's supposed to be in a way. Like I don't think a girl is supposed to, that's just this is my opinion. Like no one has to agree, but like I think a girl shouldn't be the one chasing the dude. Like I'm sorry, if you the female and you chasing him consistently more than he's chasing you, nah. And I'm for like the give and take, but I'm traditional in a sense where I like the man to take the lead a little bit. Like I want to feel like you're taking the lead. You're like, even like, let's say with paying, right? A guy, I think it should be mutual. Like if I'm in a relationship, I'm going to be like, yo, I'm going to pay too. Like always. Like I'm down for that. But I love when a man is like, nah, I'm going to do it. Like when they just take more of initiative. I like when they can receive it from me. Like, oh yeah, like, babe, you want to pay? Okay. But when I like when I'm trying to pay or something and they're like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I got it. That is the biggest turn on. I love that. Like a man that wants to be the man, a man that's like, hey, babe, we're going to do this tonight. We're like taking the lead. That's sexy. That makes me feel sexy to want to then be like, okay, babe, shoot, then I don't know. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. It's good to know.
Oh, fellas out there. And it's not even about like gold digger, because you can tell if someone just wants to take.
Oh
You
yeah.
feel that energy. You
Oh
know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But I like a man who wants to take care of his woman. That's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah.
And then a woman who wants to take care of her man too.
Yeah.
So 60-40. We would go with 60-40.
60-40. Okay. It's not bad. Not bad. Like a couple months. Oh,
Oh,
man. I'm so happy. Like honestly, you don't understand how happy I am that we did this episode together. I've been trying to get you in my episode so long. And I was so sad. We were supposed to do one like 2 weeks ago. And
yeah.
I was like, man, girl, you ain't answering your phone. And I was like, You were so busy, but you know what? This actually made it up. Like I feel better now. Now we this actually, if we didn't have this episode today, probably wouldn't be better. Cause this one was
Right.
10 times better. I'm gonna be honest. Came out better
Yeah.
than what I expected, and it always comes out better. Now my fans won't get mad. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And we not beefing. We're good.
Right. Yeah. Make you sick. Oh man, girl. No, I'm happy, man. I'm happy. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Guys, this is the Outlet to Reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago. What up? Every Tuesday. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Ching! And thank you, Diana, for coming through. This is a very beautiful person, a great friend, very wise for those who don't believe me, but she is very wise. And guys, check out my IG, the Outlet to Reality, Snapchat, take one, pass it, TikTok, at Yaakov 28, and we're also on Spotify. And Diana, any last words you want to share to your fans, to your people?
I love you guys, and I don't know. That's it. This was fun. I had fun. Thank you for having me on.
Of course, of course. Anytime I gotta have you back.
Yes,
All right.
definitely.
Peace.